Hey everyone, back with Final Fantasy VIII. In this video we are going to get Bahamut, and probably the last GF if I decide to do the entire segment in one video. So, to get Bahamut we have to go to this like deep sea research center, which is like on the edge of the map this way. Times 3 speed definitely helps, of course. Should be here. There we go. And all you gotta do is just duck on top. And you're here. I'm just going to skip through the dialogue just to make this go faster. And I'm not going to go in times 3 speed here because this next room, you have to do this like quite specifically or you're going to be in encounters all the time. Basically, that blue thing's going to go on and off, and you can only move when that blue thing isn't flashing. And you can only like move like a little bit at a time. It likes to trick you out. And I moved while it was still on, as you saw, so I got an encounter. And I'm pretty sure you can't run from these. I could be wrong. Oh, you can run, okay. Kinda tedious, kinda boring, but I didn't make the goddamn game, so you know. God damn it. Fortunately, you can run, so it isn't like a complete waste of time. But still, it's kind of annoying. And I haven't done this in a very long time, so I'm probably going to get into like another encounter, probably. And it looks like it does it much frequently as you get closer to it, unfortunately. I probably should have got an encounter there, but oh well. There we go. Do you wish to challenge me? So unfortunately you have to do 2 fights to get to Bahamut, at least 2. And these fights are always a ruby dragon, so if you don't have high HP, you're probably gonna die. What can I draw from you, by the way? You can get Reflect, Meteor, and something else. Flare? Nice. You can get flare from these guys. And I'm pretty sure these Ruby Dragons have a shit ton of HP, so if Squall or Quisty gets into like crit HP, then this fight's over. Because you can degenerate these guys, but I'm trying to just get a couple of flares. Meteor, this might hurt. Hopefully this hits Quisty a lot. Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot I put myself in pain. Idiot. I'm just trying to end the fight. Of course he uses breath, but that's okay. Go to hell, bud. And that's a dead Quisty, which is actually kind of beneficial for the next fight, because Ruby Dragon won't use breath with 2 characters alive. Get Fury Fragments, I think they turn into flares, actually. Never! Yet another Ruby Dragon. Let me heal myself, like Renoa. and then I'll pick up Christine hopefully on the fight. And yeah, out of here, bud. Sorry. I could be wrong, but Ruby Dragons might have the best EXP in the world. In the game. Gives off the best XP in the game. Okay, so you can keep fighting Ruby Dragons as long as possible if you want to, but to continue, just choose this bottom option, and you should be able to just fight the Bahamut, the king of the dragons. It's boss time! Okay, what can I get from you? So you can actually get full life. Quisty being in yeah, Quisty being low HP does not benefit me at all here. But Squall on the other hand might. What am I doing? Just attack. Ouch. You know what? It's probably faster if I get Quisty to die and then cast full life on her. But it's all good. You miss, you suck. So if you want to, you can probably get like a shit ton of full lice because you can easily draw it, and he's going to put me in for HP probably. Not quite. Guess I'm not low enough to Renzo. It's possible for me to Renzo at that point, but not really. I forget how much HP this guy has, but I think it's a lot. Ooh, Mega Flare. This can probably kill off Squall, actually. Obviously, it does this. Ouch. It is possible for him to do that 2 times in a row, actually. So I could probably die here. If that happens, then I'm in for a world of hurt. Nah, I'm good. Oh my god, I hate doing this trigger. Plus I have a broken controller that doesn't help. Rough Divide. That probably would have killed him, actually. Yeah, killed him. Awesome. And killing him gives you a hyper risk. That actually grants you, grants a GF 60% HP or more. Strength, sorry, not HP. Alright, so at this point we can't do anything else, we have to exit. Like, exit the entire thing, but first let's have a look at our GF here. Bahamut. He's very, very good. He has Forbidden Magic that gets you Ultima. I think Siren has to be level 100 for you to do that, though. Can't remember. Rare items, very useful. The only GF that comes with ability times 4 without teaching him it. Second Mug, that, to be honest, you don't need a second Mug. Auto Protect, pretty good. Expand 2 to 1. I think this guy has expand 3 to 1 as well. Strength 60%, magic 60%. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. But we're about to get the next GF right now, so let's do that real quick. And we're right back. Huh. Maybe I have to do some fighting, like outside. Because usually you're allowed to like go straight in, straight back. So let me try and get abilities for Bahamut off screen, and I'll be back. Okay, let's try and do this again. Should be in here. Why is it not here? I got auto. I've done some battles. Why is it not here? I'll tell you what, there's one thing I haven't tried. Let's go back to our cockpit and talk to Irvine. And let's try again. For some reason, yeah, that's the trigger to do this. For some reason, there's a couple of triggers in the game that are like super unexplainable. So yeah, that's the trigger to get through that. Okay, I didn't make this dumb game. Dispel, I don't need that. Okay, so we've got to do this little Steam minigame thing. It's not really a minigame, but yeah. So basically, you need to use the correct amount of Steam to go down levels. Alright. And you need to get to Ultima Weapons thing with 10 Steam remaining. So if I put 2 there, I should be able to go down. If I go to this console here and use 4, I should be able to go into the Steam room. This will replenish my Steam by, I forget how much. A Sooner, I'll give Squall. 5 Sooners, nice. There we go, 7, so I'll have 17 now, so I should have enough to get through the rest of this with no problem. I forget how many levels there's left. I'm pretty sure I can get away with just using 1 here. Oh, that's going up. Okay, so now I can just keep using 1, I think. And use 1 again. Because now to open this door, I think you need like 4, yeah, 4. This will open up the ocean deposit. And now I have 10 to get to Ultima Weapons, so that's cool. I've got Encounter None on, just to make this a bit easier for myself. But if you don't have Encounter None on, there's 3 fixed encounters in this room. 1 on these stairs. I think 1 in the middle of these rooms, in the middle of this room. And 1 on these stairs as well. And they're all the exact same monster, the Tri-Face. Very useful to grind, because they're kind of a rare enemy, I think. And you can steal and get curse spikes, and if you get 100 of them, and if your GF is level 100, which mine is not, you can form those curse spikes into a dark matter, which can be turned into Ultima, or more importantly, if you like to break this game more than it's already broken, you can make the Solomon's Ring, turn the dark matter to a Solomon's Ring, I believe. And Solomon's Ring gives you ability ×4, which is the only way to get ×4 abilities other than Bahamut. So yeah, keep that in mind, because it is missable after you defeat Ultima Weapon, and you can keep farming them, because once you've done the fixed encounters, just move one screen and you can come right back. So yeah, you can do that, but you really don't need to, unless you really, really want to break the game or some shit, I don't know. But to be honest, this game is already pretty broken on how early you can do things. I missed a draw point. Ultima, awesome. I think Renault has my Ultimas. And here is a save. Slot 2, because I've saved like 32 times. Squall, time to put your real abilities on. Auto haste and auto protect, I believe. I don't need initiative. You can mug 3 stars from this Ultima weapon, which I forget what 3 stars turns into. I think turns into 100 triples, if I remember correctly, but I don't need to do that, so we're not going to mug him. Because I think he drops 100 Ultima stones if once you kill him. And I feel like I should have healed Squall and Quistis a little bit, because I feel like we're gonna die immediately. It's alright, just fish him for some Ultima weapon. And he's got Cloud Sword, look at that! You can steal, need to get Odin. Odin? Ouch. Let's just go for the Renzo. But it's hoping for a line up, so that's cool. Man, look at all that damage. That's not cool, man. Perfect. Blasting zone. Probably his longest animation. And isn't that great? Wow, did he just die that fast? Alright, not as hard as I remember. Make sure you get Eden from him, otherwise I think it's missable. But there you go. That's all the GFs, and Ultimate Weapon was a pushover. I mean, he did kill Quisty, but you know. Unfortunately, Quisty was down for the count. It's fine, I don't need, and we get Eden. I don't need... You don't get EXP, and I've got all the abilities except for Eden and Bahamut. So, it's fine. Let's have a look at Eden, shall we? Before we end this. Garbage. Expand times 3. Pretty good. Look, 50%. The speed, evasion, hit junctions that are very hard to get for a reason. I think he learned some other decent stuff. I can't remember exactly. Alright, so that's all the GFs that I don't get from the story, I guess. Although, pretty much every GF is optional, so you have to draw it. Or you have to beat the enemy. So yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video.